Jack. For some reason, that shit went goofy on us. Coffee's made. Smoke pad, same shit. Different Saturday. Hello. Same empty ass Marty's. Fuck, kicking shit around. Yeah. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Hey, you know, sometimes you forget to do shit. Yeah. I seen Shelly Berkowitz already checked in. Look at this shit. Can't get it in there. Huh? Get it in, motherfucker. She's waiting. Get it in. OCD kicking in. I want it all to be perfect. Nothing's perfect, dog. Right? Yeah, I don't plan on playing piano anytime soon. Or being a podcast producer at that. I don't know why this motherfucker isn't level and shit, you know? Just because we're live, I'm having problems, you know? You think this shit would just automatically work, man, and I wouldn't have to go through this every week, you know? Oh, got sound. I'm gonna mute that shit back down. Try and quiet my voice a little bit. Hello, because I don't want to fuck with that shit. I'm gonna fuck with it once. We're gonna turn it down to here and here. Bang, bang, bang. Back in action. Welcome to the Cloudy Rowdy podcast, the most unprofessional podcast in this motherfucker. I don't give a fuck though. You know what I'm saying? It's just me. I don't have another motherfucker out here. Hello, me, myself, and I. And my nuts are up there, down there screaming, wah! Shelly Berkowitz in the house. Dad Easter in the motherfucking house. Hell yeah. Boy, it's hotter than Nevada out here, boy. Fucking pissed off. Couldn't find a fucking lime or a bird today, so I had to fucking walk my ass here. And I didn't get to scoot. So I just now beat the sweat. Boy, I was shiny. All the way up until this fucking podcast started, you know? And then 4:30 snuck up on me. And then my stream got interrupted in the beginning. All types of shit, you know? Forgot to play the piano. Just one of them days. I've been absent-minded here lately, you know? Brain freezing. Mind's everywhere, you know? Fake-ass people in L.A., you know what I'm talking about? They think because they listen to rap music and know a couple rap verses that they're fucking dope dealers or something. They can't even do that shit right out here. These motherfuckers ain't shit, man. You know? You try to make a couple moves to make some quick money, and these fucking idiots don't even know how the game goes, you know? Stupid shit, man. I tell you right now, all that shit, if that shit ain't on Facebook and Instagram, that shit ain't happening. You know what I'm saying? That shit's only happening when they're on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. The rest of their life ain't shit. And I'm here to tell you because I see them. I see them sit over there in the corner and not do shit till that camera hits. Most of these motherfuckers out here are doing this. Then that camera hits and they're like, hey, what's up, man? This is my shit right here. I've been doing this and that all day on the grind. Bitch, you've been sitting there for 45 minutes doing nothing. Till that fucking camera turns on. Shit's a fucking... Let's see, what do I got here? Wrote down a couple things. Tried to... like I said, I can't stand how... Look, that's the one little clip that I see right here on my shitty laptop is that punk-ass president. Why are y'all so obsessed with this fucking pussy? Leave him alone. Let him fucking be. What? Go about your business, you fucking weak-ass minded motherfuckers. I can't even, there's nothing to ever talk about. I can't look up nothing, no news to look, there's nothing to look up without that fucker's face being in it or it being about him. Y'all have nothing better to do but to complain about this motherfucker. You know? Get the fuck over it, man. God damn it, there's nothing. I don't have SportsCenter, so I can't watch that shit. If it ain't SportsCenter, it's Trump. You fucking people, there's nothing else in the world? Fucking nothing else? Really? Just that fucking little pukey fuck? He's under your skin that bad? Turn your fucking TV off then. Turn on Netflix. How about that? And watch a fucking movie. You don't have to watch the news, you know? God damn. I can't even talk about anything because that's all you fuckers want to talk about. That's all they talked about on that smoke pad all fucking week is CIA conspiracy bullshit. We have this idiot that comes in here and thinks he's a fucking alien, and these dumbasses entertain that shit. And they sit there and let him talk to you and call you a human being. Well, you know, human beings, y'all don't feel that way because you're human beings, and me being an alien transport inside a human vessel. And they'll sit there and talk to this old ass man like he's a goddamn alien. About fucking CIA shit, and then they'll believe the shit he says. You just heard him call himself an alien. You stupid motherfuckers. He calls you human beings, and you fucking listen to him, and you talk to him for 3 fucking hours straight about fucking stupid shit. It's all because this dumbass president. God damn. It's on my fucking nerves. It's the weakest fucking bunch of people I've ever been around in my fucking life, it seems like. God damn. Lavender is better than any antibiotic ointment. It's a killer antiseptic and also has great oil for the skin. Big fucking tip from Shelley Berkowitz. Hello, had nothing to do with Trump. Thank you for that. Bang, bang, bang. You know? That's what I'm talking about. Fuck, man. So sick of this stupid shit. And my boy Big Rube and his brother Big Rob, they work down there at Big Mama's, and they get, you know, I give them lots of love, man. They give me lots of love back. We got a little deal going, and they brought up a good bit. It was actually Big Rob that brought this up, and it was a good fucking point. Turned into such a good conversation. I wish they were here to, you know, continue it and shit, but they don't be working on the weekends. But it's like, I was like, man, I'm writing that down for my podcast. And he was talking about like, it's the music. The music changes the mood of the world these days. You know, like the music is what changes our mood and shit, you know, like, you know, the shit we hear on the radio and the shit we're constantly pumping through our heads, and that really has it really affects our attitude and how we treat each other, men and women especially. You know what I'm saying? And I truly believe that. You know, like, I mean, because when I was a teenager, there was a lot of R&B. R&B was heavy in our life. R. Kelly was at his peak. I know what, you know, like I said, I separate R. Kelly's personal shit from his music. His music is fucking great. There's nothing better to fuck to than R. Kelly songs. Try it, bitch. Try to find something better. You out your fucking mind, okay? So you could take that and throw it at your fucking head, right? All that other shit. So it's like R. Kelly, Boyz II Men, we had Jagged Edge, we had Jodeci, we had fucking Genuine, we had fucking Drew Hill. Man, we had all kinds of fucking groups, man. We had all kinds of fucking... We had people in our ear constantly telling us how to treat women and talk to them and make love to them and shit. And they were telling us the difference between an ain't shit bitch and a real bitch. You know what I'm saying? But nowadays, it ain't nothing but just fuck these hoes and use these hoes, and these hoes ain't shit. And then you got these ain't shit bitches coming back rapping like that Nicki Minaj bitch. You ain't shit, bitch. All that shit you talk. You everything about you is fake. But you talk all that shit. And then that Cardi B. Can't even nobody hardly understand you. You a horse face looking bitch. I'll be quick to say, bitch, your whole face look like a fucking... You look like a fucking horse, bitch. You sound like you swallowed a car alarm. Well, that fucking bullshit you talk. And then all y'all got is all they have is all that fucking attitude and they raps. That fucking I'm the shit. I'm the $1 million just to touch me, bitch. You ain't worth $1 million. Your pussy ain't worth shit, bitch. 1, 2 fucks maybe. Y'all bitches y'all both of them bitches, Minaj and Cardi. Y'all some need makeup like a motherfucker ass bitches. If you don't have makeup, you ain't shit. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem. That's the problem. Everybody's at each other nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Ja Rule and Ashanti were so ahead of their time. If them two would have hit now, it'd be a lot better. Like, it'd be a lot better atmosphere, I feel like. You know, especially between men and women. It wouldn't be all that Me Too shit. You know what I'm saying? And all this evil, all this intent that's in the air. You know, everything is intentional these days. People got so much fucking venom towards one another. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Even Method Man, one of the hardest motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? He was in the Wu-Tang Clan. Had a song, "You're what I need, I'll be there for you. If you keep it real with me, I keep it real with you." You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? Had Mary J on that shit singing like "Sweet Morning Dew. I took one look at you and it was plain to see you were my destiny." That shit is hard, son. We ain't got that no more. You just got Drake. Fucking and then we talk shit about him. You know, but Drake about the only one like keeping it real. He's spilling his feelings out. I mean, they might not be his, you know. That's another thing. We just nitpick and we pick shit apart. It's like it's a bad place, man. It's a bad spot for like you know, trying to as far as like trying to stand out and be original. People don't like that no more. Everybody want to follow each other around. It's a bunch of fucking sheeple, man. You know what I'm saying? You got that one little idiot with fucking rainbow hair, and now I've seen 3 or 4 different people with rainbow hair. And he was right. What was fucked up was the kid, as much as motherfuckers want to talk shit about that Tekashi, little sweet in the booty ass boy, he was right though. He said, "I got rainbow hair, motherfucker turning out the fucking planet with rainbow hair. Watch how many people start rocking rainbow hair." And with that little punk, I seen an embarrassing ass video by this punk, and he got rainbow hair in it. It's fucking embarrassing. Yeah, he better hope he never goes to the pen. They'll shave that shit right off his head though. You know how it is. Them motherfuckers, they ain't gonna let him go in there with that fruit booty shit. You know what I'm saying? At the county jail, you can keep your hair in the county jail, but when your ass goes to state, they shave your shit in diagnostics, bruh. Ain't gonna be no rainbow fucking hair in that state penitentiary, homie. That shit's gonna get shaved and it'll grow back black like it was supposed to have been. But yeah, I really do feel like, you know, the music is really affecting the way people treat each other, man, and act in these streets. You know what I'm saying? I mean, 8 Ball and MJG had a song, "What Can I Do to Get Out the Game?" where they talk about how like it's good at first to be swinging and banging, but it doesn't ever end good, man. It doesn't end good. One verse, MJG gets busted, and in the other verse, 8 Ball gets shot going for his, like he said, "I went for mine." He said, "Before I knew it, steel was resting in my face. I went for mine, now resting in a better place." He died. He killed himself in the song. He wrote himself into death in the song to prove a point to the streets, motherfucker. Even though you got that piece, you ain't always the first to grab it. You know what I'm saying? Oh well, it ain't. You know, hey, I'm happy I grew up a teenager in the '90s. I feel like that was the best as far as like freedom goes. But it ain't no joke. I mean, it ain't no fucking doubt these teenagers get more pussy than we've ever gotten because I mean, I mean, shit, I'm still fucking bitches at 37 in their 20s, you know, just because you meet them on that little dumbass app and they don't even ask your age. They just ask where you at, what you doing, do you got a place? This bitch last night was like, do you got a place? I said, yeah. She said, all right, cool. I don't mean to be up front, but I'm in town for work and play, and I'm ready to play. I said, shit, I'm ready to come over and play. Hello? Bang, bang, bang. You know what I'm saying? And then she said she needed to come by. She was like, can I come by your place? So I told her, hey, it was funny because I was eating with my homie at Wendy's, my boy Rab, and I told him, I was like, this chick, I told him what I just told y'all. I said, now I have to tell her about the van. You know, and he goes, and then what? I said, well, and then I wait. And he just started laughing. I'll tell her about the van. But she texts back, that's dope. I fucking did the same thing when I was staying out there. You know, a lot of people come out here and do what I did. And I was like, cool. She was like, I'm not judging and shit. You know, let me know where, you know, tell me where it's at, blah, blah, blah. I told her where it's at, you know, so. You know, hopefully tonight I'm going to try and fuck that van out of park. You hear what I'm telling you? Bang, bang, bang. Fuck it right into the car in front of us. You know what I'm saying? Get out and blame it on him. Be like, you backed into my van last night, dude. Look at this. What the fuck? Damn. Oh, and they got him though. Smoking. William Savage smoking that Larry OG. Kevin don't give a fuck in the motherfucking house. Hell yeah. Thanks for blazing in, Easter Army. Keeping me company. You know. Y'all got some shit y'all want me to talk about, throw it at me. Because, you know, like I said, I can't find nothing but, you know, fucking Trump shit on these news clips. You know, it's bullshit. Oh, I did see some shit where Google Maps has a feature now called Popular Times. This is cool. I wrote this down because it seems helpful, right? So, like, if y'all are deciding to go to a restaurant or something, did you know that, like, so when you type the restaurant into Google to get the directions, you can, you know how it'll bring up a picture of it, and it brings up the website, the phone number, but if you keep scrolling down, there's this little graph. If you pay attention to that graph, that's called the popular time graph. Hello? And it'll tell you, like, I guess the times are up on the, you know, the times like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, rock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. We're going to rock around the clock tonight. All right. Anyway, it'll be like 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock on the side, and then down below it tells you like scoot, 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 you know, how many motherfuckers be in there at those times, you know what I'm saying? So then you can be like, we don't want to go at 8 because look at how many motherfuckers be up in there. Hello, you know, you could pick when you want to go. It works for the DMV. It works for like movies and shit. I never even knew that. I think that's pretty dope. I think we all just learned something today. Hello. What time not to go? Exactly. You want to when all them motherfuckers are there? I don't want to be there. You know what I'm saying? So that was pretty cool, you know. And that's like, dude, I had to stroll all the way down to find that little dumbass article that didn't involve Trump or his stupid wife, you know, and LeBron. Like I wrote down here to shout out LeBron about opening up that school. He opened up some school out here, you know, that I think it goes to like 5 in the afternoon. It's for like bad kids, I think. It's or like kids who like, you know, hey, ain't going too well for them in the public school and shit. I don't think it's just for the bad kids, right? You know what I'm saying? Because them are called alternative schools or some shit. I went to one of those because I was such a little asshole. But that, and then apparently Trump was talking shit about it. I mean, I don't see how he could talk shit about that. I don't know where his angle is on that. You know what I'm saying? Unless he's just straight up like tweeting like from like a fan's point of view or something, like talking shit like that. There ain't no way to talk shit. I mean, even as like if you don't like LeBron, opening schools and shit is good, bro. That's a good thing. you know? I mean, and that's a smart move by him. I mean, think about it, right? I was just on here last week talking about, I was glad dude threw the paint on his fucking pussy ass picture on that mural. And I was like, I bet LA, the rest of LA feels like that. And it's like, so he probably, he probably like seen and understood the temperature, or whatever in the city is like, or like, kind of like the on edge, everybody was on the line about it, whether they wanted or liked the fact that he was on the Lakers. And I think that doing something positive for the community, opening a school, shit like that is his way of, and it ain't like a cheap way to do it. It's just a common sense thing to do. These people are kind of not sure. These people ain't sure about me. Let me do something to show them that I got love, right? So he went and he opened a fucking school, and that's dope. And now the people of LA are like, yeah, they support LeBron. They glad he's on the team, and they fucking should, And that's all that fucking matters, man. And that ball kid I think he plays more like James because, like he said something about Kobe, said something like he didn't like working with Kobe, he liked working with LeBron better or something shit like that, or, and then, because Kobe working with the Tatum dude, because Tatum plays more like him. And Kobe even said, I don't know why LA didn't get Tatum. You can't blame Kobe for that. Kobe got the Mamba mentality, on and off the court, in or out the game. So, but if that ball kid likes LeBron more, now he's on his team, fucking A, right? Yeah, it takes a long time to build a school, but it also takes money, right? And money makes shit that takes a long time not take a long time. And that's what LeBron James did. He came in and said, what's up with this shit? Why ain't it happening? They said, because we want this, this, and this. And he said, kaplow! There it is. Put my dick on the track and make it sing. You know what I'm saying? And then they fucking put the needle to the groove. And they opened that school. Hello? So that was cool, man. Oh, Garden Secrets didn't close. Holy sheep shit. Guess what? My fucking, hurricane, rain and pussy get hit with a dick luck. Fucking, I went down there on the one day they lost power. That's why they were chained down and shut down. They were like, we came to work that morning and walked in and couldn't get anything to turn on or work, so we just all left. We closed down and left. They were like, the whole block, they was like our whole like little square side of the street. I was like, even across the street, they're like, yeah, like that whole little square right there on Melrose lost power somehow. I think they were working on some shit, fucked some shit up, and they had lost power for like the first 2 or 3 hours that morning. And so they were like, we just said, fuck it. They were like, we came back in when the power came on and just like rearranged some things, and we opened the next day. That's my fucking stupid luck. And so for the past like 2 or 3 days after that, 4 days after that, I'd been scrambling around town, paying high fucking prices, buying like 1 gram of weed from places and shit, just fucking like an idiot. Then they get back to going, and they share an Instagram video. Fucking boom, we got a new fucking strand in. I was like, what? I fucking hauled ass down there. They were open. I'm like, what the fuck? She was like, oh yeah, that was the day we lost power. Of course. Then I was on a fucking, then I was fucking dying of heat the other day walking. I see a bird, right? It was like a moment, right? I fucking go over, I fucking scan it, unlock it. Wasn't even paying attention to its like energy level. You know what I'm saying? I get on that bitch, man. I'm riding, dude. I'm just starting to cool down. That motherfucker goes, what the fuck? Motherfucker died on me, bro. I fucking killed a bird. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of luck I got, dude. I'm telling you. Yep. My pops, August 8th, he'll be the big 66. That fucking gray-haired line out there, hello, they thought he was a snow line. Huh? They didn't know he was just old as fuck. Bang, bang, bang. That old man still got some claws in him. Hello? It ain't even 5 o'clock yet. Hello? William Savage, I said, what's up, dog? The flesh man. William Savage in the flesh, man. Hell yeah. This blunt burning like a motherfucker, dude. Hell yeah. Good little roll. Hello. I don't know, man. You know? Oh, I think I'm gonna push back the trip across the country until fucking maybe after Halloween or something. We had fun last Halloween. We went down to the gay street, and I'm trying not to exaggerate, like 20-foot wings each side though. Like he was out in the middle of the street, dude, and each wing was like 20 fucking feet long. They were his costume was fucking huge, dude. Everybody was over there taking pictures. He'd fucking spread them wings out and shit, and everybody would line up and shit and take pictures with him. It was like all glittery and shit. They had motherfuckers on stilts walking around. This dude, Eric Aligny, knows that works at the Comedy Store. He plays the piano as people come up. He's always done it. I think it's John Scott. I didn't even recognize him. Like I would have known it was him if Eric wouldn't have been texting him and like told him who he was, dude. He looked like It. He was like dressed like the new It and shit, but holy shit. And then he had this little minion behind him and a fucking little go-kart and shit. And then the fucking the go-kart, ooh, I'm glad I caught that. My fucking computer was trying to restart on me. See how sneaky this motherfucker is? I'll kick your goddamn fucking ass across the room, motherfucker. Hello. But yeah, he had a little dude in a fucking cart and shit. Fucking dude's cart broke down halfway through the strip though. He had to pull over and fucking call in the pit crew and shit. We just had to leave him, you know. But it was fun, man. It was just the whole street. I think it was like Santa Monica or something. They just shut it down, bro. And people, as far as you can see, dude, that shit was fun. It was like Fremont Street on steroids, you know. It was like Fremont Street, Las Vegas, and but that ain't it. I mean, that ain't the fucking reason. Reason why I was thinking about booking it across the country in the middle of August. It's a fucking 1,000 degrees in every one of those states I have to go across in the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, pretty much all the way. I mean, it's hot all the way across the country in the South, you know? So, I don't know. I just don't think I want to take my van through that type of heat, right? And then, like me and my dad was talking about, I could be booking through Oklahoma or the top of Texas, and it'd be a bright sunny day, and then an hour later, I'd be having to hide in a fucking ditch and watch cows fly over my head. You know what I'm saying? I ain't down with that. Hello, I ain't never been in a fucking tornado or a twister, and I don't want to be. So, I think like, you know, October, November, right when the season, like that winter solstice, everything seems to be calm. You know, ain't gonna be a lot of snowfall in the mountains. I should be able to book it right on home. Hello, and then I'll be home for Thanksgiving, Christmas. Probably stay for New Year's, and then come back in town again for the hot shit, like a fucking dummy. But oh well, you know. Hamburger Mary's here. I don't know what that is. I don't know what Hamburger Mary's is. Tell you what we got in Georgia is cheeseburger Bobby's. Boy, that shit's good, son. It's like a little baby Fuddruckers, you know? They make your little shit and they hand it to you, and then you go over there and put what you want on it. It's good as fuck. They have one in Long Beach, huh? The LBC. Hell yeah. I want to go see the Meg. I'm excited about going and seeing the Meg. I thought the shit came out August 2nd for some reason, man. I was all like, fuck yeah. Trying to look it up the other day. Even hit some chick up and was like, yo, you want to go see the Meg? And she was like, yeah, when it comes out. I was like, oh, fuck. It's not even out. What'd I go see last Sunday? Equalizer 2. That was good. Denzel. He don't fuck around, you know? I'm trying to remember some of the movie. You know me, I just smoked a blunt by myself, and it took forever. That fucker burned a long time. Shouts out to my boy Nailla, slanging that good wood around town. Hello. Dedicated to them boys riding slab. Yeah, man. They was talking about like the evolution of this new rap earlier, and I was like, without me even paying attention, I kind of know what happened. It was like the mumble rappers brought these trap beats out. Like the mumble rappers they couldn't do nothing but mumble rap, and that shit ain't gonna hold. So they focus so much on them beats and them fucking fire ass trap beats that it was like they hit first. But then when them trap boys heard them beats and got a hold of them, now them motherfuckers are starting to like, now you got some real motherfuckers that can rap, flowing to them trap beats. There's about to be some good music coming through. I fucks with the trap music. I like that shit. It ain't bad. It's got, them beats are hard, and when they say that, you know, when you get a motherfucker that can flow on it, that shit is nice. It is real nice. So it's about to be dope, you know. I think 2 Chainz is probably 2 Chainz and Future, people like that. They like the best at that shit. Like as far as like getting on a trap beat and just ripping that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? And I don't really know enough of the young guys. I tried that little Pump dude. You know, I didn't give a shit that he was a white boy or nothing like that. I don't care. It's just they just look so young. They just look so young now, right? I don't know. Am I the only one? Am I tripping on that shit? It's just like, I can't look at a dude that looks like a kid and hear him talk about smacking the motherfucker, right? Because I'm just thinking, you ain't smacking shit, bitch. I will beat the fuck out of you. You try that bullshit around here. Hello? You better have that gun. But then they don't. They just talk about it, you know? I don't know. So I don't know. I need some. I like that Dave East, boy. We was bumping that shit again the other night. I really fucks with that young Dave East, boy. That shit is nice. And yeah, I said they look like kids to me, right? I'm telling you, man. It's weird. Been trying to catch up on the ranch, you know. Just get it over with. It's one of those shows where, like I was talking about it with me and Marty and somebody else was talking about it the other day. Dude was like, I just don't know how I feel about the show, you know? And I was like, I know what you're saying. It's one of those shows where like you'll be having such a good time with the show and laughing and having, you know, fun, and then all of a sudden they just get into this serious ass sentimental shit, you know? And then all of a sudden you're fucking sad, you're having deep thoughts about your own family and reminiscing about shit that happened to you, and it's like, what the fuck? And then you wake up out of your daydream and fucking, you know, 2-3 minutes of the show's gone. You gotta rewind it. Fucking A, man. You know, it's like, all right, be funny or fucking sad. What are you gonna do here? Hello? I mean, fuck. They do a good job of mixing them both in. I can tell you that. It's like, goddamn, you'll be laughing your ass off one second and then like, fuck, man, I remember when I should have never said what I said. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Hello? Can we just have a good time? Y'all are always drinking whiskey and fucking talking, right? And then, you know, and then the next thing you know, you're fucking having heart attacks and shit. Fucking, right? Orange is the New Black. Yeah, I tapped out on that after like season 2. I mean, I've had enough of. I've been in the orange enough to be black. Hello, bang, bang, bang. So it's hard for me to, to watch shows like that. You know, motherfuckers be like, some because like Cody Morley or somebody was, he used to watch this Locked Up show, and then this other dude be watching this World's Toughest. All these people watch these prison shows. You know, people who ain't never been. I know what it is. I know how it is. It's entertaining and shit, but it's not when you're in there. So, you know, last thing I want to do is watch that bullshit. Trust me, I lived it enough. Even Mom Easter will tell you, ain't nothing glorified about being on the other side either. Coming to visitation, fucking putting money on my books, mailing money orders in, you know, fucking running and getting phone cards and shit because I done found some little fuck who has a cell phone and we shouldn't have, you know, and then I'll give him my minutes and then we split them down to half, you know, type shit, right? Like, you know, all that. It's not fun. You have fun moments, but overall, it's not fun. Westworld is dope. I know. I'm trying to find another show, people. I tried to watch that Ozark shit. It's just the same old Jason Bateman, whatever his name is. He's just the same dude in every fucking show. Every single show. He's the same exact cadence, character, delivery. I mean, people try to talk shit about Bruce, you know, and you better turn that fucking needle towards that kid because everything he's ever done, it's the same exact same exact. So I couldn't get through it, you know. And they always put him in a show where he's just such a good guy, right? And all this bad shit happens to him. I never seen a motherfucker that, you know, can be such an angel and have all this bad shit happen to him, and it's always never his fault, but he can always, you know, fucking get him out of it or turn the other cheek, you know. Right? Hancock's fucking my wife. I'll just turn the other cheek. You know? I mean, what the fuck? Whatever, dude. You know? So, I don't know. And then, let's see. What else did I try to watch? Tried to watch that, what's it called? Merlin bullshit. Couldn't do it. Right? Somebody was telling me to watch Sherlock. They said that you just got to watch it an episode at a time. They're like an hour and a half long or some shit. I'm like, who the fuck wants to watch an hour and a half? You know? That's going to have to be a Sunday thing, right? Anyway. Been busting people's ass on that basketball court lately, man. You know? Been trying to gain weight. That's the thing. I need to talk about that shit. I can't gain weight. And then it's like, it seems like this summer, I just been losing so much fucking weight because I think it's like more than ever, I'm walking more than ever. You know, it's like I fucking walk to the van, from the van to the gym back to the van, from the van to Marty's, from Marty's to the van. It's just boom, 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 all the time. Walking in the sun, just blazing, sweating all the fucking time, you know, and then I drink water, but it's like the heat makes you not hungry, you know? So it ain't like you when I'm at the gym, I've been drinking those ones, the weight gain. It ain't doing shit, you know? I don't know what the fuck to do. I've been eating like a motherfucker these last 3 days. I had my boy Rube whip me up the spaghetti and meatballs, 4 pieces of garlic bread. I fucking crushed that shit. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. Shouts out to the Easter Army for staying with me, staying patient. You know, what can I do? You know? Guess I could start trying to book people for the show or something. I had it set up like this because Saturdays used to be like, I used to get here and motherfuckers would be waiting, you know? But you know what that was? I was like a couple people that used to like really not have nowhere to go on Saturday, so they were more waiting for the to just get in here and be out of the sun. So now they've improved their situations, good for them, and so they're not here anymore. So that's partly to do with it. But used to, like, by now, like, it's 5:12. Everybody knows the place opens at 5. So usually, a couple comics would have already walked in wanting to do the open mic. And my mindset behind always having that chair, that's always empty was fucking, as new people walk in, I'll be like, yo, come up here, fucking blah, blah, blah. But it just don't happen like that nowadays, It's just been really slow every weekend, even through the week. That's what that heat does. The heat forces motherfuckers to either stay inside or find a spot with AC and stay there. Like the gym has been full as fuck every day, and I don't even wonder why. I know why. It's hot as fuck out there. You don't want to go out there, So, shit. Little did I know, a lot of these comics, they don't even have AC in their little place that they live. They pay all this money for spots. They don't even fucking have AC. So they complain. They talk about how, like, dude, I had to fucking wake up and get out of my place this morning. It was so hot in there. I had all my fans going, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I'm just grinning, I don't really say nothing, but I'm thinking to myself, like, when we get in arguments, they talk shit to me. And they love to be like, you live in a van, loser, and shit. And like, what I'm saying, how Fat Man did too when he was pissed off, right? Everybody wants to throw the van shit in my face, but what they don't know is when I wake up and it's hot as fuck in that van, I turn it on. And I got 8 air conditioner vents. I got 4 in the ceiling and 4 in the dash, son. And I fucking go right back to sleep till 10:30, 11 o'clock. Till I feel like waking up in the ice cold van. So whatever. It ain't that fucking bad on this loser. You know what I'm saying? And then I wake the fuck up. I get my little coffee ready. Go to 7-Eleven. Use their hot water for free. Come back to the van. Air conditioner still going. It's still crispy. Pack my gym bag. Make me peanut butter jelly, eat that motherfucker, drink my coffee, smoke a bong, and get the fuck up out of there and go to the gym. Right? And then when I come back, I turn it right back on, put the AC on, put on some lotion, come to Marty's, right back in the AC. So, hello. Talk shit about the van if you want. I eat nuts constantly. That's the thing. And that ain't even just because you asked. Like, anybody will tell you, it's the cheapest thing I eat. I figured this out. I can go to Ralph's, and this is what I do. I do 3 pulls on the pistachios. I do 2 pulls on the cashews and 1 pull on the almonds, right? Then I get these little chocolate dipped peanuts, just to throw some chocolate in there, right? And then they don't have a mixed nuts button on the self-checkout. So you go to self-checkout and you hit search by item, nuts, and you touch almonds because they don't have peanuts because they know how cheap peanuts are. Cheapest one they have is almonds. Hit almonds, it'll be like, weigh your almonds, and I'll weigh that bag. It's like $1.39. If I get a huge bag, it'll be like $2.22 or something, right? And then and I got like, pistachios. There, it says on the thing $11.99 a pound for them fuckers. So like, I get a super deal on nuts, and I'm telling you, it's a bag like this big. They have the big freezer bags, right? Because you're supposed to write the barcode on it and shit. And I get it probably 4 fingers high every day, full of nuts, banana chips. Actually, they took the banana chips out and they packaged them in these separate plastic things now. So I can't get them anymore, but I'll just get a real banana, And I kill that shit every day. Or a thing of peaches, sliced pineapple with my nuts every day before I even eat dinner. And I don't know. I just never been able to gain weight, man. It's weird. And unless I just lay around and do nothing. Like if I go home and just don't work out, and eat every night and day and just lay around and play places, yeah, I'll gain weight, but it's not good weight and it's not good. And then it's like so hard to start working out again and get my energy back that I've always had. Like I hate the feeling of you know what I'm saying? Like, I hate the grogginess I have when I come back from home during the holidays. You know what I'm saying? Because I love going home and the comfort, but that's what it is. It's comfort. And I just sit around and I eat and I eat and I sit and I eat and I don't do anything. And then when I get back to LA, I'm like, fuck, I got to walk to the fucking LA Fitness just to take a shower. Fuck. It's so hard when I fucking get back into town, you know? So, And that's the thing. I've been back in town for so long. It's just an everyday thing, bro. I never stop moving, you know? I guarantee you if I could rent a hotel room for like 3 days, I'd say 4. If I could rent a hotel room for like from Monday to Friday, right? I could probably just lay in there and sleep on and off from Monday to Wednesday. I guarantee you I wouldn't leave that fucking room until Thursday. That's how like much I need to catch up on just rest and sleep, you know? Because we're always moving out here. There's always something to do, you know? And it ain't even that. It's just, like I said, you wake up in the morning in that van and it's fucking hot, bro, you know? And I can't run the AC all day in it, all right? So, and it's like I can't really sleep past 10:30, 11. It ain't like it's really good sleep because, like I said, now I'm starting to get good sleep because I do it so much. But when I first started waking up and cranking the van and shit, it would be in the back of my mind like the van's running, the van's running, the van's running. So it's weird. Like I was kind of just laying there with my eyes closed, you know, not hot, but like not asleep either because I'm thinking the van's running, the van's running. But now I can fucking fall asleep. So it's a little better, but, you know. Nah, that's the thing. Everybody like, that's the thing I laugh about. You know, no disrespect to you, Shelley Berkowitz. Everybody does what you're doing right now. Like people who've never lived in a van or done this shit, they don't know. Like hell no, you can't go down to that beach. You know how many people go to that beach? And then not only that, like all the neighborhoods close to that beach have 1 hour and 2 hour parking signs and shit all through those neighborhoods. So there's no way to get close enough to the beach for it to even be worth it to be down there. And then all those streets are so small and, you know, like them people pay so much. You ain't parking your van out there for more than 1 or 2 days. They'll call the cops on you type shit. And then it's like, you can't just park on the beach. There's none of that bullshit like people think. You can't sleep on the beach. You can't even smoke cigarettes on that beach. They catch you smoking cigarettes on the beach. It's a fucking ticket. It's a fine. So it's like, there's a lot of shit, a lot of rules people don't know, you know? It's like, yeah, that would realistically be the fucking way to do it. That'd be great if I could just pull up on the beach every night and fucking park my van and roll down the windows and let that beach breeze just blow through my van. Fuck. Wouldn't that be fucking the dream? But that ain't, hell no, that ain't how it happens. You know what I'm saying? You know how many people would be on the beach? You wouldn't be able to get on the beach in the morning. You know how many people are in California doing what I do? It's insane. You know, Skid Row is its own thing. It's like on Google Maps and shit, you know? So, yeah, I wish it was like that. I mean, even just like, there's some weekends where you're like, hey, let's go to Santa Monica or something like that. If you wanted to drive, that shit's hard just to drive down there and find parking because everybody wants to go to the beach on a nice day. Think about it. It's like, you know, like in Georgia when we would want to go to like Lake Lanier on the weekends or to the lake on the weekend, or you want to go to Six Flags when it's open. Everybody has that idea. There's a lot of people with that idea. That's why the lines are an hour, 2 hours long. So it ain't even easy just to go down there and visit that shit and walk around that shit because unless you like take all them trains and all that shit all the way down there, you know. That's the only way to do it. That's the best way. If you want to go to Santa Monica or Venice Beach, just take the bus. You know, $1.75 that bitch all the way down because, or you're going to drive down there and drive around for a good 20 to 30 minutes looking for parking. And then, you know, and then it's going to be some bullshit, right? Like maybe some fucking dumbass sign. You know, you got to read all these signs or you got to have to just pay to park in there in that little beach thing. And it's like, fucking from so and so time to so and so time or some shit, you know. So yeah, it's best just to take the bus. And it ain't fun on that beach in the middle of the day, man, unless you got like, I don't know what people wear out there on it because I tried to just wear flip-flops one time. Fuck no, that sand is scorching hot. I don't know what they do. I don't know how they play out there on that sand. That shit's so hot, it burns your fucking feet, man. And then, like, when you get closer to the water, that sand ain't as bad, right? But anything outside that shit is scorching hot. So you need, like, the right shit on your feet. You can't have freckles. I don't blend with the beach. Bang, bang, bang. I look like a fucking lobster when I leave that thing, man. You know? Yeah, they clean the beach at night. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You can park on Bolsa State Beach. Yeah, all that shit costs money. That's what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Some Walmarts, you know, when I first came back to Vegas, I went to the Walmart out there close to Summerlin because that was the one I used to go to when I lived in that house out there. And the fucking little guard knocked on my door in the middle of the night and was like, "What are you doing?" You know, and I was like, "I'm sleeping." You know, I was like, "I just got into town." He was like, "Oh, okay, well, you know, you can't be here more than 2 nights or some shit." Like they got rules too, if they want to be dicks about it. You know, that's the thing, man. People claim that they, you know, are for this and that until it's close to them or around them. You see what I'm saying? Like all these people out here that support the homeless, it's because they don't live near them. They don't have to see them shit in the corner of the walls. They don't have to see it on the ground when they leave for just days and weeks. And that there's them stains on that wall on La Brea are still there. They have not been cleaned. You know what I'm saying? That shit has been cleaned by nature. Like whatever little bit is gone is from nature. That's it. You know, like they don't see that. They see pictures on the news. I don't know what the fuck they see that makes them feel so sorry for them people, and you know, to where San Francisco is like it is, and then where like Skid Row is like. They say there's no solution, but we can start somewhere. I think that if you take some of these abandoned prisons, right? You create all open dorms, so there's no bars and shit for the people who say you're treating them like animals and putting them in cages. No, we're putting them in a place that's safe for them and us. You see what I'm saying? The ones that are out there, they should go through with like 5 to 10 simple questions that any human should be able to answer, right? What is your name? What year is it? Who is the president? What color is the sky? It's type shit, right? What color is your hair? What color are your eyes? Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And if they can't answer them simple questions, they need to be put in there. They need to be analyzed, and we need to figure out why. Why can't they answer these questions? Is it because they don't have their medication? What medication is it? Let's get it to them. Now, are they making progress? Does he know why the fucking sky is blue now? Does he know the sky is blue now? Does he know his name now? Shit like that. There's never going to be an answer when they just go to Skid Row and live in tents and do drugs until they die, and they rape each other until they die. There's never going to be an answer. You know what I'm saying? You got to fucking start going at it 1 by 1, 5 by 5, 10 by 10 if you have to. There's plenty of abandoned places, government buildings, where they could put them people. And the reason listen, I know how it can go because I've been inside the county jails and the prison systems and seen how they treat the wackos. They put them in their own dorm and they give them these things called like pill call, and they do all this shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like they don't have a problem they're better off in there. There's a dude that sits in the scoldering fucking sun every day on fucking Sunset Boulevard in La Brea in front of the 7-Eleven in a wheelchair like this. He's a black dude with an afro, and he just sits like this in the sun. I mean, not all day and night, all fucking day and night. I'm telling you, you think I'm exaggerating? Never moves. There's a spot of grossness where he's been there for weeks. You don't think he would rather be in a fucking government facility in the air conditioner, given pills and medication and 3 fucking meals a day and getting to watch the news and shit like that, getting a newspaper to read? You're out of your fucking mind. I don't see why you want to give them rights to live on the fucking street instead of trying to get them off of the fucking street. That's the point. You see what I'm saying? And it's because them fucks up there, they don't have to live near that shit. They don't have to see it. They don't have to watch it. They don't have to deal with it. You know? And that's the sad reality. You know? And then there's people outside of of these states who get fed the snowflake version of what homeless people are. And then it makes people who live in states that don't have homeless people and don't really know the real, like the ugly side of it, they have sympathy for them because all they feed them is the fucking, the shitty side, the fact that they live out in the elements and they're homeless and blah blah blah. But there's also a dark, shitty, horrible fucking side to it. Skid Row's full of pimps and drug dealers and killers, tents full of fucking underage children getting fucked and raped for drugs and money. And the LAPD people don't do anything about it. They're getting paid off by these motherfuckers to shut the fuck up about it. That's fucking insane, right? But we give a fuck about this dumbass president being mad at LeBron James. Get the fuck out of here. Cut your legs off and drag yourself out the fucking door, right? That's the stupidest shit. Anyway, 2-minute wrap up on this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they turned a blind eye to it, exactly, yeah, but only 2 minutes left. My boy Rav just walked in, but it's like, there's no reason to tease him with that majestic mohawk, bro. With that majestic mullet. Me and Rav was walking to Wendy's the other night, and these dudes was like, "Did you see that mullet, bro? Whoa, did you see that mullet?" They stopped mid-conversation, that one guy. It was hilarious. That's right, yeah, Rav was, got a good joke. I can tell you it's kind of a joke, but it really happened. I got to do it quick because I got 1 minute. So I was in the gym the other day, and this gay dude, he's on the phone, and he's all loud on the phone, obviously with his husband, right? And because he was saying shit like, I tried to do something nice for you, and now you're mad at me. I can't do nothing right? And he's all bitching all loud. He hangs up the phone. He looks back at me. I kind of look at him, and he goes, "I'm sorry. That was my husband. He's just being anal." And I was like, pfft. Isn't that a good thing for y'all? Like, wouldn't that make him husband of the year? Bang, 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 right? And the little dude goes, "Oh, that is so funny. Oh my God, I'm going to call him right now." And he fucking pulled his phone out and ran out of the locker room. I was like, well, just saved a gay marriage today. All right, man, I love y'all, Easter Army. Thanks for blazing in and keeping it real. Be yourself and stay real all the time. I'll see y'all next week. Bang, bang, bang.